Hi, small group leaders. My name is Cor. I'm the Senior Associate Pastor here at Hope, and I want to thank you for being a small group leader. I really believe that you as small group leaders are on the front lines of the ministry at Hope Community Church. So I appreciate all that you're doing to create a small group community feel within your groups, within Hope Community. I want to give you just a couple things for your consideration regarding high needs people at Hope. As the church continues to grow, we find an increasing number of people that are struggling in a deep and profound way. Some of them are struggling with mental illness, others are struggling with different addictions, still others struggling with deep relational issues that go many, many years in the past. And as a staff and as a team, we want to help you. We want to come alongside you in your effort to minister to these hurting people here within our midst. A couple of ways that I want to encourage you to do this. Number one, we have 4 questions that we would encourage you to be asking these people in your groups. The 4 questions go like this. Have you talked to anyone else at Hope? Secondly, if so, who would that be? Third, what did they tell you? What counsel did they give you? And then fourth, what have you done with that counsel? How have you responded? How have you been trying to follow in doing what they told you? This does a tremendous amount for closing the loop of people that are in the conversation. We found that many people that are struggling will look for different audiences. And so we want to help you close that audience down and make sure that only those people that can help this person are part of that audience, that they're not just going from one audience to another, but they're actually coming into contact with people who want to help them and can help them. Secondly, beyond the 4 questions is, have this in mind. We want small group to be a safe place for that person that's struggling, but also a safe place for everybody else in the group. And so as you're considering whether to escalate this to a small group coach or a small group coordinator, consider, is this person making it unsafe for the rest of the group, for them to be who they are, to fully partake in the small group experience? Or is the small group making it so that this person who's struggling can't partake in the small group and can't feel free to share about their struggles, their addictions, and their pain? So think about that as you're trying to decide, should I elevate this, should I share this with somebody up the chain, is to think, is small group no longer a safe place, whether for the person who's struggling or for the people who are involved in your small group? Lastly, I want you to know that beyond the 4 questions and beyond considering is it still a safe place, remember that you're not alone. You are not alone in your ministry. You're not alone in your small group leadership. You're not alone on the front lines there. You have an army with you, and that involves elders and deacons and staff, obviously your small group coaches, your small group coordinators, Natty, who's the ministry associate and in leadership and directing small groups. Know that we are all here for you, alongside you, willing to answer questions, willing to discuss the particular shepherding need that you might have in front of you. Additionally, we have this thing called Restoring Hope, and that's a ministry led by Carol Oster, and we have a army of lay volunteers who would love to come alongside someone who might have a specific counseling need, shepherding need, that really goes beyond your time and capacity as a small group leader. You are already stretched in a number of ways, and so one person can come in and really demand your time and require so much of you, and we want to lift that burden off you. These lay counselors have been raised up for a specific reason and response to someone in your group, and so know that we care about you, know that we're so thankful for all that you're doing, and know that we want to help you as you minister to hurting people.
Hi, I'm Drew. I am the commissioner of the Hope Dodgeball Tournaments. For the last 3 years, we've been hosting dodgeball tournaments for our high schoolers right here in the Hope Gym, seeing hundreds of kids come and just have an incredible time throwing rubber balls at each other. We would like to officially announce that we are opening it up this year for the first ever Hope Small Groups Turkey Shootout on November 23rd. as small group leaders and in your small groups, get to come and play dodgeball just like you did as a kid. There's two things that this event really does well. One, it is a lot of fun. You get to gather your team. There'll be first, second, third place trophies, as well as a spirit award, which is very coveted, which goes to the team that is best dressed and shows the most spirit. So your team could come and be horrible and still win a trophy. Secondly, this offers our families and youth an opportunity to raise a little bit of support that helps offset the costs of retreats and summer trips. Not only can you come and have a whole lot of fun with us on November 23rd, but you can also help a lot of youth and families pay for these summer trips and experiences that we have as we make fully devoted followers of Christ. So I hope you can come. I hope you can bring your friends and your small group. It should be a great day. Look forward to seeing you then.